Girl, we are out here creating humans. We are out here making the world go round.
What's up, guys? It's your girl Odette, and I'm back with another freaking video.
What's up, guys? It's your girl Odette Cree, and I am coming to you live from my bathroom today. I wanted to switch up the scenery for you guys. I know I've been recording in my baby's room for the past few videos, so you know I gotta switch it up for y'all. Today we're gonna be talking about postpartum essentials that really help me through my postpartum era. Right now I am 2 months postpartum, so I'm still going through my postpartum period. They're different for everybody. Some women go through their experiences longer than others. I'm shallowing in the middle right here, right now. Sometimes I feel like I have my grips and wits about myself, and then other days I feel like I don't know what the hell is going on. I'm not going to be touching on the emotional part of postpartum in this video. If you guys would like to see or hear me talk about that in another video, then please comment down below. I have no issues or problems with creating a video on how postpartum is affecting me emotionally. I will be happy to share and help out other women out there and let y'all know, girl, you are not alone. Please know. Anyways, let's get into the meat of the video, which are the essentials. So let's get into it. First things first, they're gonna give you these mesh underwear. Now, as I was, binge watching on YouTube when I was pregnant, a lot of women said that they liked to use their own underwear. They packed their own personal underwear in their hospital bag, and they wore their own underwear because they preferred them over the big one-size-fits-all mesh underwear. Those mesh underwear were a lifesaver because they were loose, they weren't tight, nothing was rubbing against me. And it's like, after you give birth, you don't want anything rubbing against your vagina, you don't want anything rubbing against that area. I just really found those mesh underwear to be very useful and helpful, so I would suggest go ahead and stock up on those mesh underwear before you leave the hospital because they were very comfortable. And once I ran out at home, I had to use my own underwear, and it just wasn't as fun for me. The second thing that they give you in the hospital is a peri-wash bottle. This is the peri-wash bottle that they're gonna give you in the hospital, okay? This is the nozzle. It still has some water in it. That's crazy, this old ass oil. But this is the peri-wash bottle that they give you. Now, you cannot wipe after you give birth for obvious reasons. You're still open, you might have had some tearing, you might have had to get stitches, and you just don't want any tissue getting stuck in an open wound, in an open area. They just want you to use this to rinse off with. But let me show you something better. Freedom Mom peri-wash bottle. It was such a necessary buy because I am using it way after the point that I need to use it. Okay, so I'm gonna explain to you what I mean. This nozzle, all you have to do is flip it upside down and it automatically gets to that spot that you need to do, versus this one you gotta tilt it, find a good angle to make sure it's rinsing the correct hole, you know what I mean? Now when I'm done bleeding, I've stopped bleeding, I've healed up pretty much all the way, I still rinse with this after I use the restroom. And maybe that's just a cleanly freak in me or whatever, but it really does make me feel fresh and clean. And then I also use it in the shower. I keep this in my shower because I just fill it up with water and I just rinse it. And it works as like a detachable, removable shower head. And you can also fill this up with not just water, you can fill it up with witch hazel, pure witch hazel and water, and it definitely speeds up your healing. The thing that they give you in the hospital, besides the mesh underwear and the peri-wash bottle, they're going to give you these ice packs, right? So the ice packs is what you layer on top of your maxi pad. And that ice pack pad acts as a cooling agency, to cool any stitches or tears that you might have. And even if you don't have any stitches or tears, because I didn't have any stitches or tears, it just was very soothing. When I ran out of the ice packs, I started buying the Freedom Mom perennial witch hazel liners. Those things help me so much. Again, witch hazel is really good for your skin. It's really good for healing your skin, any wounds, any tears, any stitches. And it's just like a little, it looks like a wipe. It's like the texture of a wipe, you know what I mean? And you layer it in your underwear and it acts as a liner, and it's just a cooling agency, and it really helps. It really does help soothe the area. So that is another product that I recommend getting, that it goes hand in hand with the ice packs. Once you run out of the ice packs that the hospital give you, you use those. The other purchase that I made outside of the hospital was Lanasol cooling gel pads. I'll pop a picture of them up on the screen. So basically they're like these clear packs made of balls, and you know what, I have them in my freezer. Let me go get them. So you see it has these little purple balls. It's been in the freezer, so it's purple. But you can also put this in the microwave and heat it up for like 15 seconds and it gets really hot. Now these come with sleeves. You have to keep repurchasing the sleeves, but these obviously are reusable. Comes with 2 of them, the other one's in the freezer. And you put it in the sleeve and you layer it in your underwear. And you can either have the cooling effect if you put it in the freezer, or you can put it in the microwave and have the heating effect. And those work hand in hand with those witch hazel perennial cooling liners from Freedom Mom. They both kind of act and do the same thing. It's more like an ice pack. Moving on, as you can see, Freedom Mom needs to sponsor your girl, okay? That just shows you Freedom Mom is actually a really good brand for postpartum, and I also am kind of dibbling and dabbling into Frida Baby. I'll let y'all know how I'm jigging with that. Freedom Mom Perennial Healing Foam, if you guys can see that. And again, this is just witch hazel. It says cooling pain relief from vag to tush. Now, my perennial area started to irritate me a little later on down the line, and this is when I got this. I didn't think that I would need this because I didn't have any tears or any stitches or anything, but for some odd reason, I guess it was just the pressure from pushing or whatever, my perennial area started to really agitate my skin. It was very itchy and very sore at the same time. So this really helped soothe it and heal it and bring it back to life, bring it back to how it used to be. And if you are going to be a breastfeeding mom, get the Lanasol breast pads, because you're going to be leaking so much milk. I underestimated the whole entire thought of breastfeeding. Like, my breastfeeding journey was something else. Let me know if y'all want to hear about that, comment down below. But my breastfeeding journey was something else. I didn't expect to produce so much milk, and I didn't expect for, you know, the milk to be drenching my clothes, literally. Like, there were huge stains of milk on any t-shirt that I wore, soaked through the bra, through the shirt. They look like this. I got them from Target. It's the Lansano Stay Dry Nursing Pads. And like I said, I breastfed for 2.5 weeks, and this is how many breast pads I have left. 3 of them. And I think I have like 2 in my purse, so like 5 breast pads, and they come with 60 of them. So that shows you how bad you're going to leak. And I think even if you don't plan on breastfeeding, I think your milk still has to go through the process of drying up, producing itself, and then drying up. So I recommend just go ahead and get you a little box of these. Make sure you keep maxi pads on deck, because like I said, I stocked up on what the hospital gave me, but I didn't stock up enough. So that's why I'm trying to tell y'all, so when I say stock up, I really mean like stock up, because the maxi pads that they gave me, I ran through those things in like a week and a half at max, because you are bleeding really heavy. It's heavier than a real period. So I had to run to CVS multiple times to get maxi pads of my own. So yeah, you want to go ahead and just have you some maxi pads up under your counter, just, you know, just for your own good, just so you can have what you need to have. Last but not least, mamas, just make sure y'all are getting y'all's rest. And my favorite line to say to myself, so I'm gonna share it with y'all: give yourself grace. All right, let's have a moment of silence real quick. Okay, give yourself grace. You just pushed out a whole human being. You just gave life. You are so strong. It took strength. Girl, we are out here creating humans. We are out here making the world go round. Drink a lot of water. You need a lot of water. You were depleted. Your nutrients just went out of your body into the baby. Eat as best as you can. Make sure you're not skipping any meals. Nourish yourself. Get as much rest as you can. I know it's going to be kind of hard and you got to get yourself onto a schedule, but I really just want you to have the mindset that you're going to focus on yourself as well as your baby. Happy mom, happy baby. If you can't take care of yourself, then how are you going to show up to be the best mom for your baby? All right, that's all that I have for you guys today. Thank you for watching. Please hit the like button and help me reach other mamas across the YouTube university. Subscribe if you like me, if you want to see more content, and comment down below what you'd like to see, and if you'd like to see the more emotional behind the scenes part of postpartum for me. All right guys, thank you for watching, and I'll see y'all later. Bye.